You learn something new on every trip, and today as I hike along the San Joaquin River, I'll learn that things don't always go as planned. My initial plan to camp overnight along the river turned into a 10+ mile day hike with a fully loaded pack. I'll count this as training and preparation for some of my long distance and high elevation trips that I have planned later this year. With that being said, enjoy the hike on this beautiful spring day, and let's get into it. Alright, I just got here. I'm leaving the parking lot right now, and I'll be hiking along the San Joaquin River today, just above Millerton Lake. This trail was a recommendation from a friend. I got snowed out of some of the higher up lakes that I had planned to go to, so this was a perfect recommendation from him. And it's the middle of spring, so temperature is perfect. It's nice and green. And I get to look up at these tabletop mountains for most, if not all, of my trip. So I'm going down a pretty big hill. It'll be fun to climb back up on the way back. Can hear the river down there for the first time. Can't quite get my first glimpse of it though. Maybe here in a second. Just down there. I just talked to the BLM land manager out here. He strongly encouraged me that I don't spend the night out here, don't camp down by the water or outside of established campsites. Still working our way down the river. Lots of flowers out. This is cool. That's crazy. There's just this big epic bridge here in the middle of the canyon. The power plant right there. Alright, we crossed the bridge. Now it's time to actually get on the Wuh Ki'o trail. I know I was kind of whispering in all the clips leading up to this one, but this is a popular trail, and yeah, I just didn't want to come around the corner talking into the camera looking like a goofball, so I guess that's why I was whispering a little bit. I'm on a section of trail now where I don't think I'll see too many people. Up and up, here we go. To start the trip, we went way down to the river. Now we're going way up. This seemed like a nice spot to take a break. Just had some water. All right, time to get moving again. Still slightly going up. We're way up here now. Okay, the Wuh Ki'o trail sign goes here to the left. I guess this is the actual start of the Wuh Ki'o. So here we go. I'll have about 4 miles on this trail, plus what I already did. Round trip, it's about 11 miles. Nothing crazy, but that's if I come back the same way. Great time of year, and it could be way hotter. I'll take 75 all day. Gate number 3. Making our way downhill now. It's still pretty early in spring, but It's warm enough at this point that I need to start watching where I put my feet. Snakes are probably out and about. Nothing to be scared of or anything like that. Just slightly more cautious. That's all. And for the record, when I talk about snakes, I'm not talking about gardener snakes or any of the non-venomous ones. I'm talking about rattlesnakes. Those are really the only ones to watch out around here. I don't have a steak today, I promise. Well, the map says I'm already over halfway, so it's been pretty easy so far. The trail's in great condition. This trail sign had a rough day. Cow probably ran right through it. There's a lot of livestock out here. Okay, getting glimpses of the San Joaquin again. Almost made our way all the way back down to the river. That's a pretty awesome part of the river. Jeez, that looks so cool. Okay, there's this little rocky outcrop right here. I'm just gonna take lunch and take a break here. I put some chocolates in with my peanut butter pretzels and maple pecans. The chocolate got all melty. It's pretty good right now. Okay, I just enjoyed my snacks. I had some company over there with that Canadian goose. So here's the situation. I'm on BLM land right now, and the plan was originally to camp anywhere on BLM land, because usually you're allowed to. On the way in, I passed I guess he was the BLM land manager for this particular section, and he highly discouraged dispersed camping in this area. So I knew that the end of the trail that I'm on, this Wuh Ki'o trail, I knew that this trail ended up over at the Millerton Lake wilderness area, just outside of this BLM land. So my original goal was to make it into the area outside of the BLM land after I talked to that guy. But scouting downriver a little bit and taking a look around, this would be by far the most suitable campsite that I could find anywhere on this particular side of the river. So with that being said, this is still in the BLM land, and I told the guy that I would really do my best to get out of the BLM land and into that Millerton section so I could disperse camp there. One of the main things the guy told me though was, I'm a person who leaves no trace when I camp. I try my best to do that. But people walking, there's a trail on that hillside right up there. People walking on that trail are gonna look down, see me camping, and they're gonna say, hey, I want to go down there and camp too. And then next week they come and camp, and then they leave a bunch of trash. So that was the guy's main message to me. So I feel like I should respect it. So if I can't cross the river anywhere up here, I think the best decision for tonight is to walk back the way I came and count this as training with my backpack on. I'll be doing a lot more up and downhill elevation gain trails up in Yosemite, so this could be a nice little workout for that. Unfortunately, I just don't see a way to cross right there, swim or boulder hop across. I just don't see it being reasonable, because there is a road that would shave a lot of time off my trip. So I'm going to put my head down and make up a few miles here. That turkey vulture was looking at me like I was going to keel over. I hope it doesn't know something that I don't. I feel good right now though. Way above the river at this point. It's kind of like my second wind. Now that I have the mindset that this is just kind of a little training exercise with my pack on, now I have the mindset to push myself and go pretty quick here. That was a good section. I still have that really big hill right at the very end of the hike. It goes right back up to the car. That one's gonna be a doozy. That's the parking lot way over there. So close yet so far, because I gotta go way down and around to that bridge. That's all right, I need the exercise. Okay, I already made it back to the junction. This isn't so bad. I do have a little downhill section here to the bridge and the river, and then it's all uphill. Down at the water again. That's that power plant. All right, last uphill section before the car. Sun just went behind the hill. Keep catching up to that sun. I'm going up quicker than it's going down, but I'll lose it here for the evening pretty soon. See some cars up there. Dang it. That concludes the Wuh Ki'o trail. I hiked every bit of 10 miles today with this pack on, but I didn't pack my backpack and load up all this gear to stay in a campground like this. So it's a nice campground. I just had other plans in mind as far as dispersed camping. So I'm gonna load the truck up, put all this stuff away, and I'll probably head home tonight, spend some time with the family. Well, I appreciate all the support in my last video. That was kind of crazy. Lots of subscribers and views, which I was not expecting. So thanks everybody for that, and I hope everybody enjoyed today's hike. If you enjoy the content, share it with a friend, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.